Hey, what's up, guys? So I got on the draft net, I got on the draftnetwork.com and did a little mock draft. It's actually the first one I've ever tried on there, and I'm not completely happy with how it turned out, but hey, I just wanted to go for it and see what happened. I took cornerback first. It's a cornerback I really like, but look at it. Look at this dog back there, standing on top of the doghouse. Anyway, I took cornerback first. I took Fulton first. I really like that. But the safeties that fell to the second round, I didn't like the way it turned out. So I just let the draft fall as it did, and I kind of just the value that was left over at safety in the second round when I did the draft this way, I didn't really like it. So I kind of let safety go on down the board a little bit because I didn't see anyone there in the second round that would have been an upgrade over Jeff Heath in the first year, honestly. So what I did is I just kind of stuck to the board of where I thought was kind of like the best players available. But I do like the way it turned out. I will admit I did a mock after this, and I think it turned out much better going safety first because there were some really good cornerbacks that were making it around to the second round. So I do prefer the mock I did after this, but I'll show you guys that mock at the end, and you tell me if you like that one better. But as far as this first mock, I'm just going to show you a little list here of the I'm just going to show you guys just the screenshot list of the guys I drafted that fell to me, and see what you guys think. And the main point of this video is I asked Cowboy Dale what his reaction was for each of these picks in this mock. So we'll let him go ahead and do his little overview of what he thinks about these picks from my first mock. All right, guys, subscribe.
Yeah, man, that's Fulton, man. Ow! Woo! Put the cards in, pick 6. Woo! What you looking at, dog? Yeah, man, I'll take that all day, man. Sticky and coverage. Sticky, sticky, sticky. Got that sticky, sticky, icky. Marlon Davidson. Boy, that big boy's got some burst. That boy got burst. Can you see? Put that. Bam! Oh, we got burst. Woo! Chase Claypool, man, that dude's like this tall, man. He runs like this fast. Runs like this fast, though. Oh, shit. Woo! Brandon Jones, coverage. Might bust the coverage all day, man, but boy, he gonna lay the wood. Boom, baby, he gonna lay the wood like. Bang!
Don't tell nobody. Don't tell my wife I'm in her room playing football with their mannequin. But when Brandon Jones sees a defender like this, this is how he lays the wood, guys. That's how he lays the wood on Teresa. All right, now you got Brandon Jones' view. Yeah, I'm in my wife's boutique room. So what? Brandon Jones sees a defender, locks in like this. Bang! Woo! Oh, that's how Brandon Jones lays the wood. And man, Harrison Bryant, hands like this. Oh! Oh! Woo! Ow! Tell me you get that much more potential anywhere else other than Harrison Bryant at that pick, man. It ain't happening. Psh. Cowboy Dale. Woo! How about that mock, baby? Woo! Let me know, man. I had to give Cowboy Dale his little moment of fame. Psh. Everybody knows Lambo's the real talent on this channel. But I had to give Cowboy Dale his 5 minutes of fame, you know what I'm saying? So, but here is my actual opinion on those picks and what I think about those guys right here. Yeah, right here, I'm putting a card in for Christian Fulton. Love the guy. 6 foot, 200 pounds, 4'6" at 40. Very sticky in coverage. Guy's got a quick twitch athleticism. He has great timing closing in on routes. Great balance, very good ball skills. He's gonna he can be inconsistent tackling at times, but this is a guy that's gonna come in and lay the wood, and he's gonna attack the ball carrier. He's not scared to come downhill and try to make contact on that ball carrier. So you like that in a corner that's really gonna be physical in the run game, and he's coming in there to get you. He ain't shying away from contact. He's a day one starting cornerback in the NFL and a future Pro Bowler, in my opinion. I like the guy. I'm putting the card in for him. Marlon Davidson, it's not a guy I envisioned myself taking at this spot. I really didn't envision myself coming into this mock taking an interior defensive lineman in the first couple rounds, because I thought there's some good guys that have been kind of sliding to rounds 3 and round 4. And I also think we're going to add a big defensive tackle in free agency. This is really what I think is going to happen, to pair with Tristan Hill and Tyrone Crawford and the possible David Irving coming back. But in this draft, Marlon Davidson, I have him in my top 5 interior defensive linemen, and seeing him here at 51, I just kind of felt like he was the best player on the board. I was looking at safety here, but my guy Winfield was gone, my guy Davis was gone, and although I do like Duggar and I like Chin and a few other guys, I just kind of see them as developmental guys. And Davidson I seen as a really good value at 51, so I just went ahead and pulled the trigger on him. You know, I do think Cowboys need a big, nasty 1 technique, and this is not him. He projects to be a 3 technique in the league, but he's the best player available, I think, in that range that was on my board. And so I went ahead and just pulled the trigger on him. He's got quick first step burst and quickness up the middle, and I think that could just be a great help. And you know, I just don't want to pass on him there. It's a good spot for him, so you know, we'll get him in the defensive line and make it work. 3rd round, I really didn't envision taking a wide receiver at all in the first 3 rounds. Like I said, I really see us going into the season with Cooper and Cobb still in the team, and of course we got Michael Gallup. But Claypool, man, come on, guys. You can't pass on him if he's there in the 3rd round. This is a beast. He's a matchup nightmare. 6'4", 230-something pounds. Only guy since Calvin Johnson to run the speed he did at that size. Man, you got to take the guy. You could put him as a traditional X spot. You could put him in the slot. He's going to bully receivers. He's a matchup nightmare. He's not afraid to go across the middle. He's a very willing and good blocker. I can't pass on the guy there. You know, I could put the card in, take him, man. I'm not passing on him there. There's a few safeties I liked, but hey, I feel like this guy was the best player available. I'm taking Claypool in the 3rd. Brandon Jones, I'm actually glad he slid this far. I think this is a great spot for him. Outside of once you start to get past the McKinney, Delpit, Winfield, Davis, the rest of the guys kind of start to fall in the same range to me, to where I think they're more hit or miss, more developmental type guys that you just don't know exactly what you're going to get. They got potential, but they got real low floors. And I just wasn't willing to take one of those type safeties in the 3rd round. Brandon Jones right here, I think it's a good candidate to be a future starting strong safety for us. I think we're good with, I think Woods will be all right at free safety. Should he still be there with us over the next few years. But this is a guy that could come in and be a solid, strong safety next to him. I don't think he's somebody that's good enough to overtake Jeff Heath year 1, but he's a guy I could see becoming a starting strong safety for us in about year 2 or year 3 and turning into a really good safety for us. He's from Texas. He's a great tackler. This guy does not shy away from contact. He's going to come in. He's going to lay the wood on you. No, he's even someone I could see he's using it as a like a nickel linebacker in sub packages. So very good spot to get him at. I'm happy with the pick. And I'm glad I kind of waited on tight end, because although I would have liked to have maybe pulled the trigger on an Albert O or I would love to have a guy like Trotman or Moss even. And there's a few guys I really like in this draft. Hunter Bryant, he's a good receiving tight end. Harrison Bryant this late, man, I feel like this is a steal. I feel like this is a high potential guy that he's not going to be a great blocker in his first few years in the league, but man, he's got hands. This guy has hands. And once you develop him as a blocker, man, this could be a really good top 5, top 7 tight end in the NFL here in 2-3 years into the league, guys. He needs a thicken up his frame on the lower half, but man, He's got great hands. He's going to help you in the receiving game. And he's a guy that could really, really blossom into a special tight end, in my opinion. I like Harrison Bryant. Especially this late in the draft is a great spot for the guy. All right, but that's it. That's been my mock draft, guys. Let me know what y'all think. There may be some guys you disagree with or he would have took over me. Let me know who you would have preferred and the spots that I took them or what you would have done differently. Again, I didn't even plan on the mock really working out this way. There's other guys that obviously I would have preferred to have a Winfield or a Davis slide to the second. Looking back, if I knew it would have, turned out this way, maybe I do go safety in the first, take a McKinney, and then come back and get one of those stud corners that slid in the second that I didn't think was going to be there. But overall, I'm really happy. I love Fulton. I mean, tell me you wouldn't take Fulton out there on the corner. Tell me you wouldn't take Davidson thrown in the middle and freaking land a freak athlete like Claypool in the third, guys. Man, come on now. And I know there's some Texas fans out there that like Brandon Jones' potential at safety. And Harrison Bryant, I mean, that late in the draft, you're getting really high potential, guys. So let me know what you guys think. Earlier, once we get a little bit closer to the draft, I'll do another mock draft. I'm sure it'll be completely different, or at least in some areas it'll be much different. But I'm leaning towards Fulton. And I don't feel like I'm going to change. But we'll see as the draft gets closer if I change my opinion on that. Maybe free agency, obviously, could have something to do with that. But all right, guys. All right, I told y'all I'd post the second mock I did. This was after I'd already did this video. I was just like, I kind of wanted to try it again and see what I would end up with if I did go safety first. And somehow Diggs fell to the second, which is kind of unrealistic, but I rolled with it. We'll take it. Hey, if that happened in real life, that's a blessing. But even if Diggs wasn't there, there was a lot of cornerbacks there. And the depth for cornerback was much better in the second than the depth of safety was, in my opinion. So I really like how this mock turned out, the second one I just did. I think I like this better than the first one. But for the sake of the video already being done, I went ahead and just rolled with the first one. Cowboy Dale already did his review and everything, so you know how it is. But let me know which one of these you liked the best and what were your favorite picks and which picks you guys would like to have. All right, talk to y'all later. Hey, man. I'm out of breath. Whew. I need some sweet tea. Look. Subscribe, man. Come on, help me out, guys. I only got 140 subscribers, man. Shoot, we can do better than that. Hit like on the video, little bell at the top. Ding, 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 ding. And comment, let me know what you think, man. Cowboy Dale with Cowboys, y'all. And I'm out, man. Ow! That's how Cowboy Dale does it. That's how Mock Draft 2020 NFL does it.